Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Friday. Well, we are back to the weekend again. Gee, it seems like it was just Friday for some reason. Well, today we are going to be working on what I call spring, since this didn't have a name, but I'll try to get it up a little bit closer so you can see. But yeah, it's a big one. It is it says 75 by 130 centimeters, and it is a partial, and it is on a tan, we'll call it tan brown, light brown, Ada, and it is an 11 count, but I am doing it in 2 strands instead of 4. I mean 3. Sorry, hello. Hate to confuse today, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, it's been a few couple days. Just a few. It's got a really sharp needle with this. It came with a little pack with 4 or 5 needles. So you got plenty, but these are really kind of skinny and, I don't know if I can show it, but skinnier than, hello. We're having a great start, aren't we? It's sticking to my hand. Skinny and a little bit longer needles than normal. This is a one that I got from Joy Sunday. So it's really thin. But it works okay. Now if I can just get rid of the needle, we'll have it made. Yeah, didn't do too much yesterday. Well, I did a few things. Get that thread out of there. And no, we haven't made a whole lot of progress on this. I'm not expecting to finish this by the end of this year. That won't be happening. So, I scrubbed the kitchen floor and the front room floor. I thought I was going to frickin' die, but got it done. Took out all the trash, because I've been waiting to take the trash out because it keeps raining about every time I decide I'm going to go. So I had to do all that yesterday. Stopped in at the grocery store last night, pick up a few things so I wouldn't have to come out, go to the grocery store. The grocery store, mind you, in summertime is nuts. So I usually go in the evenings if I absolutely need to go. But holy cow, it's still busy. I mean, at nighttime, even when I go then. So I know, big exciting stuff, ain't it? I'm telling you. Well, that one, I think it's called, I want to call it ambient light, but I don't think that that's exactly the name of it. It's supposed to come tomorrow, so we'll see. At least Monday we don't have a holiday like last week. I'm telling you. Last week was nuts. But it was kind of the first time that people could get out, and the first big week holiday. So yeah, I think that's why we were so terribly busy. But yeah. So I'm good. I got 3 more days off, so. And don't ask me what this color is. I don't know that I can tell you. 16 is perhaps 612. So, yeah. Watched some floss tube. Watched some YouTube. I just kind of jump from here to there. And sometimes I'll just put music on and listen to it. But last night I was listening to my audiobook, and I was stitching. I wanted something easy because the audiobook was kind of intense. I mean, as far as lots of information, you know what I mean? So you kind of had to pay attention more so. So I worked on my Bristol sampler last night. And the book that I'm listening to is Relic by Preston and Child. Relic was actually made into a movie, and I watched it years and years ago. So, and I remember like just bits and pieces and not too much of any of it really. I mean, as far as the storyline goes, because I think it came out, oh, geez, about 2000, somewhere in there. I don't quite remember when. It just seems like a long time ago. I can't even remember where it was when it came out. But I thought I would listen to it. And Preston Child has a new book coming out, but it won't be out until August. So, fun times. And I don't even know what it's supposed to be about. Can't even remember. They wanted me to pre-order it on Audible, but not happening. I'd rather use my credit for something I could listen to now, and I can get it when it comes. I don't need to buy it right now or use my credit. I haven't bought extra credits to buy audiobooks. I just go with the one for the month. And this one was 12 hours, so it'll take me a hot moment to get through it. Today I need to run to the post office, and I need to go to the library and just drop some things off the audiobooks and just leave them there. I don't want anything right now. I just want to get their stuff back to them and go on. Because I don't know. I go through phases where I listen to a lot of audiobooks and then other times not so much. And then I'll go the longest stretch and not listen to any. Or maybe just the one that I get as a credit from my Audible. So, and I haven't read a book in a good long time. Because if I read a book, then I can't stitch. So the audiobooks have worked out well for me. Ah, jeez. So that's about all I've got going. I know it sounds so exciting, doesn't it? I'm telling you, sometimes it can just be flat out boring. I don't know what got into me yesterday about scrubbing that floor, but I've been putting it off for a week. Just because, yeah, it is what it is. But I just finally decided yesterday, we're done. Do the floor, get rid of the trash, we're good. Because I had a couple bags I had to get rid of. But I wasn't looking forward to moving them around. I was surprised I even got them in the trash can out there, or trash bin thing, because they were so heavy. But I got it. We're done. We're good. Sometimes you just keep moving. And I was going to go look for that tiger yesterday, and I never got back to it. Yesterday was kind of screwed up. Where am I at? Where did you go? Come back here. But I wish I had more exciting stuff to report. Pull that up while I got a hold of it. Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, fix it. There's a lot of red over here on this stairway. Let's try to go this way this time. Make it easier. We won't have to fix everyone. But I don't know that I want to go quite that far, but we'll see how far this thread goes. Like I said, I usually work through a thread, a complete great big long thread. That way I don't have to tie it back on. And if I'm getting it for 3 or 4, what do you call it, like stitches or whatever, I'll just cut a small piece if I can. And then I don't have to have so much thread out. Haven't found any new series. I started to watch Downtown Abbey. I don't know, I can't see what the draw is. I guess haven't gotten into it yet too much. You know what I mean? So, and they only had 5, what do you call them? Years, if you will, of the series. I thought that thing ran for 10, 15 years. I don't know, I might have that wrong. So, I don't know. If anybody knows. I mean, I liked the characters. It was fine. It was just, you know, sometimes some things are just a little too detailed that you just can't handle it right now. Yeah, like some of my stitching. Exactly. But, you know, I don't know. And I don't know, maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it, but I thought it was shocking that they had it on Netflix to start out with, and I never followed it. See, I was always working nights somewhere. Always. Never failed. So I've missed a lot of stuff, you know. So I don't know. Was there more years than 5 years of that? Or 5 seasons of that? I don't know. And perhaps they've only got part of them for now, and then they'll get more. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss. But I know everybody made such a big deal about it. And the stupid part is I could sit there and probably watch it, but I sat through The Crown and watched it all the way up, you know, till, oh gosh, just recently, not recently, but where they got to the part where Prince Charles was going to marry Princess Diana, you know, and that was like coming out. So I'm up to that part. I need to catch up with the next year or whatever that they've done. And that didn't bother me at all. But I don't know. I'm just fickle that way, I guess. Who knows? So, you know, I'll get back to it. But I'm glad it's there. Because everybody made such a big deal about it. I want to see what the hoopty's all about. So, and why it was so good, you know. And like anything, you know, some people like it, some people didn't like it. But I just want to kind of see for myself. Oh, this is going to take a hot moment. I watched one of my not subscribers, my the people that I subscribe to. Her name is Julik, and I don't know where she's from, but she's always working on a huge, gigantic project as well. And if I remember, I will put the name of her channel. But she's doing a beaded cross stitch that is at least as big as this, and it's just gorgeous. It's of the two peacocks. I think I got it in, I don't know if I got it or if I looked at it, but it's got two gorgeous peacocks in the middle of the whole thing, and it's all beaded cross stitch. I was like, holy cow. But she just stitches right along. She finished a whole page. I was like, holy cow. Nope. And it's probably got, 50 to 60 colored beads. Like that great big huge one that I have. Yeah, no. Just lost it. Okay, now I gotta go see someplace else here. Gotta get rid of this thread here. So no, I guess we're not having any plans for the weekend or going anywhere. I guess we'll both find out together. How's that? I have to see where I am at. Right there. I like this material. It's nice and thin, and it's easy to hold in your hands. It's got a serged edge all the way around the whole entire thing, which is great. It doesn't cut into your hand as you're holding it. So it's very nice and easy to work with. It's just big. Just big and gigantuous. And the symbols are really clear since it's an 11 count. So there's no squinting your eyes. And I kind of slept in this morning. Woke up about 6 o'clock because it was just bright as daylight in the bedroom, and I somehow fell back asleep and slept until about 7:45. So I can't begin to tell you what that was all about. I gotta have another piece of thread here. Yeah, I know we're using... The threads aren't that long. I don't like to get them that long when I'm working on a big piece. You know, you've seen what happens. It gets, what do you call it? I don't know. It runs against the canvas one too many times, and it just kind of wears out the thread. So I just make the pieces, they're probably 14, 18 inches long. So it works better for me, even if I gotta keep changing my thread out. Okay, let's see, where are there some more of those? Let me look. Alright, we're gonna just come up here and work on this section. Finish the top of this. We'll call it a hill for lack of, I'm not sure what it is. It's right, I guess it's a little hill. Right in here's where we're at. It's just lovely to work on. It was worth the money. Didn't look at anything else to buy yesterday. I go through phases on that as well. I'll look and look and look and look and look and look, and then we're done. So And that big one, they said it had been shipped. So, heaven knows. We're going to say 2-3 weeks. Not a clue. And I actually got to go to the post office the other day and I didn't have to wear a mask. I was just beyond thrilled. And I'm not wearing one at the grocery store either. I think people are over it, so that's about how that's going. When I'm at work, some do and some don't. But the people that own the place still have the plastic material up. You know, kind of separating you from the customer. So, I don't know. I was kind of hoping to go someplace today, or not today. My daughter's working today. This weekend, but that's okay. We'll see. And it is terribly, terribly bright out there today. It's supposed to be almost 80 degrees. So that is a definitely good thing. It was close to 60 when I got up. So, we're getting to warm. It just takes a while up here. You know, some years it just bam, you know, it's hot. But not this year. It's been rainy and snowy and, I know, snow. Snow in May. It was driving me crazy. Oh, God. And I'm not about to go and strike out on my own by myself. That just will not happen. I'm always afraid something's going to go wrong with the car if I get out there somewhere and then somebody's going to have to come rescue me. So it's just as easy if my daughter and I go, and she's got the 4-wheel drive, because my car is not 4-wheel drive. And we kind of need that going over some of those rough roads. And she's got like a suburban type vehicle, you know, so it's up higher. Yeah, my car's way too low for driving around on dirt roads. I got one more color there. Dagnabbit. I like this because it was going in, what do you call it? Strips. Kind of strips of color. You can kind of see where the symbols are. That was working well for a while. But I wouldn't really say it was confetti, though it's got its sections. I'm sure. Whoops, I missed going the other way. I'm telling you, we're just winging it today. Really? But it is nice to work on, and it's easy. Oh, for pity's sake. Go over here. I got lost. I had to go back. So I haven't watched a whole lot of things on Netflix. Nothing that really just tripped the light fantastic, I'm telling you. I think I watched, I think her name is, I know I watched, but I think her name is Raraz. Stitching World, I think. Stitching something. She does, she's doing a year of samplers. So she's working on a few different, I think she said she had, was it 16 or perhaps 20, maybe? But I was thinking it was more like 16 different samplers going at one time. Would that not drive you nuts? I know. See, I try not to think of all the things that I've got started in maths. Yeah, no, we just don't think about those things at all. We just keep moving forward. I don't know that I have 16 samplers, but I have over 16 projects going, so I just float from one thing to the next. Sometimes I feel like Ada, sometimes I feel like even weave. It just all depends. I think we can get from here to there. Boy, that is one sharp needle. Because you know, tapestry needles usually aren't really sharp, but I keep hitting my hand underneath. Oh, yesterday I was trying to get my granddaughter to find the hole. Oh my Lord. Yeah, I don't think either one of us was in the mood for it. She couldn't get it from the bottom, so. I know. It's a learning curve. She'll be fine. We'll just keep at it, one little thing at a time. See, I told you, it doesn't take long to run through that thread. We're getting there. Whoops. Okay, lost where it's going. Alright, we're going up here. Seems like I can work from the top to the bottom faster. Come on. There's a whole mess of them up there. Fun times. Okay, what is the problem? Hold that thought. There is, for some reason, a teeny tiny knot in the end of that thread for some reason. But I can hardly wait for that big one to get here. It's going to be beautiful. And it'd be so different to stitch just one color on a huge one. I don't know. It'll be odd. I say that much. We'll see. And the more I look at it, you know, the worse it gets. It's got like flowers and great big huge fish. And I'm like, and it's all red. The whole thing is stitched with red thread, right? I'm seeing blue, green, yellow, purple, all different colored fish. Because, you know, well, why not, right? No, probably not. I can't just stitch it in red. I don't know. So we'll see. We will see. Heaven knows we got enough thread to do something. Oh, for pity's sake. Will you get there? Come on. There we go. Time to hang your needle and let it do its thing. It gets kind of wound up. I usually hang it, but they're just not working for today. Used to do that all the time when I was little. I always thought that was so cool that it got all wound up like that. I don't know which one I was more fascinated at, the cross stitch or the fact that the needle would twirl upside down and untangle itself. What can I say? I'm easily amused. Jeez. Come on. It's really nice and soft thread. I really like it. It's not all stiff and hard to stitch with, and I like the fact that I started with 2 strands instead of 3, because it might just be a little hard to stitch, but it's covering well, and the brown is going to pick up. This has such subtle colors. I don't know what to call them. You know what I mean? They're not, I don't know that they are or they aren't bright or vivid, but these all kind of meld in. It's like that tan green, like khaki colors, if you will. I don't know. I can hardly wait to get to the flowers. I'm trying to get past this hill to the flowers, but it'll take a hot moment. Goodness. But we filled in this area pretty fast here. Molly's over there sleeping in her little curled up little nest. I thought she was cold yesterday, so I put a blanket on her, and next thing I know, she's on the outside of the blanket. So it's like, okay, whatever. Some days she's just crazy. And she'll fight around to get that blanket the way she wants. I'll just move it out of her way. I don't know if it's in her way or not in her way. What can I say? I'm starting to get a hole in my finger because that end is so scrawny. It's a nice sturdy needle though. Give it that much. Some of them are kind of thin. I like those tapestry needles for this heavy duty, like canvas. I would never use anything that heavy on any other kind of Ada. But we are almost done with this little section. Come on. We about got this heel all done. Got just that little part, and then I'll have all that done. Oh, and then there's another color. One color coming down. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great weekend. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Keep stitching.